Well, the workshop is called Speech Techniques Appreciation. I did this workshop a few months ago in fall conference. So that means for today, because our time is a little bit shorter, so this is a concise version. And the reason that I'm going to do this workshop is I think many people, they listen to good speeches, but they didn't try to analyze the speeches, so they cannot benefit the most from the speeches. So that's why I would like to help or invite everybody to try, appreciate great speeches, some of the techniques, and then in the future, later on, when you're preparing for your own speech, you can try to think of these techniques, and then you can apply some of the skills in your future performance. And I believe it will be better, and then you will see your own progress. So, before we start the workshop, let's take a look at the World Champion Public Speaking. Every year, Toastmasters International, they hold a great contest. It's called World Champion Public Speaking in the United States. It's in the annual convention. Does anybody know the first place of 2016? Who is the winner? Do you know?
Somebody from Singapore.
Outsmart.
Yeah, it's from Singapore, Darren Tay Wenjie. And his speech title is Outsmart, Outlast. How about 2015 first place, a champion? Do you know who he is? He's Mohammed Kotani. He's from Saudi Arabia. And his speech title is The Power of Words. The next one, 2014 first place. Do you know who he is? Diana. Dhananjaya Hatiyarachi from Sri Lanka. And his speech title is I See Something. And very honored this year, we're going to invite him in Tainan's conference, spring conference. So if you have time in April, you can go to Tainan to meet him and talk to him directly, listen to his workshop. While we have here, I see so many champions. What is the one thing they are in common? Can anybody tell me?
They are champions.
They are champions. Good. What else?
Inspiring speech.
Inspiring speech. Very good. What else?
Great structure.
Great structure. What else? Very good. You may answer some of my next question, but very good.
Excellent delivery.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Very good. Do you notice that actually they are non-native speakers?
Yeah.
Very special. I think a long time ago, Toastmasters, they separated people from members from native speakers and non-native speakers into two different groups. But later on, they changed the rules. They think we should be fair to all the members. So no matter you are native speakers or non-native speakers, they all join together to compete. So for consecutively many years, the champions, they are all non-native speakers. So it means you have the chance to be a champion next time. So do your best, try your best. Everybody has a chance. All right, let's think of the next question. Criteria of a good speech. You answered some of my questions already. What else do you think? When you listen to a good speech, what are some criteria? What are some reasons that you think, oh, this is a good speech? Any answer? No right or wrong. I just want to invite you to start to think.
The idea is clear.
The idea is clear. Very good.
Give examples.
Give examples. Very good.
That people thinking.
Make people think, right? Good. Very good.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. Very good.
We have common experience.
The audience has common experience. Very good.
Stories related to themselves.
Say that again.
Stories related to themselves.
Oh, you mean the audience start to relate, or you mean the speaker?
The speaker.
The speaker relate to themselves. Very good. Anything else? No right or wrong, and I just want to invite you to think. So these are two questions that I would like to ask you, but the criteria, there are a lot. I'm going to list all of them here. Easy to follow, the logical flow. When you listen to a good speech, Why do you feel, you don't need to take notes, because I can email you this. Only for the people who come today, you can get that. People who don't come, that's their loss, okay? Clear core message, very important. You need to make people remember your main message. What is the core value? So very important thing is that if you say that clear enough, so people can remember them, even after 2 days, 3 weeks, even 1 month. So that's very important thing that you need to make sure how many times you want to mention it. How are you gonna design your script to make people remember it? Relate to audience. Somebody mentioned about the audience. Sometimes when you hear somebody's talking blah 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 on this stage, you may ask yourself, what is that to do with me? Right? You have to think about, as a speaker, how do we connect to the audience so they don't feel they are isolated from your speech. You need to make sure they get involved. That's how you design a good speech. The next one, call to action. After we have a good speech, of course we want to make some change in this society or this world. Want to make the world better. So you call to action, invite people to take action, to do something. So that's how we can hear all good speakers, champions. They have this element in their speech. The next one, personal stories. Why do we need stories in the speech? Today we heard several speakers, right? 3 speakers. Some people added their personal stories. Some people has more, some people has less. The reason is not because we want to peep into other people's private life. It is because we would like to know how these things happen to the speaker. A very powerful way, I can teach you a very important lesson. I can say honesty is the best policy. But if I say it out loud, people may feel this is too forceful. It's like a textbook. You are ordering me to follow the rule. I don't feel it. So using story is a great technique. We want to make people feel moved. So that's a very important technique. Use your own personal story. You are changed. And then you hope that it can also change the audience. So that's the way we talk about core value. We don't just throw it on the audience. That's rude and forceful, and people may be very defensive. So use a different way to persuade your audience. That's a very good technique that we should all learn in Toastmasters. The next one is humor. All the champion speeches, no matter they are serious in core value or sometimes very important in their life, they all add humorous elements. So that makes the speech has ups and downs. So it's not always very sad or very serious. Sometimes have some light-hearted jokes, some silly parts that make people relax a little bit. So they don't feel all the way through it's very sad story or very serious or very angry. You want to make people have different combination of emotions in the speech. That's why we have humor. Make sure that you have that in your speech also. Powerful conclusion, usually with a punch line. At the end of the speech, you make people feel very uplifted. And then they very quickly that you have a punchline to end your speech. I remember in my humorous speech contest, my last line was, everything goes up. So it's up, up, up. So the echo what I said earlier in my speech, that kind of call back in your value and also make something people remember and have fun. Sorry. All right, continue. The next one is adequate vocal variety and body language. I put them all together. I put adequate here. Several people in C5 and C6, they learn vocal variety and body language. But some people added too much. So it was a little bit kind of like, it's like an elementary or kindergarten teacher teaching. You know, look at my eyes, hear clearly. That looks silly on the stage. So don't do that. Use your gesture only when it is necessary and reinforce your content, the main message. That will make people remember. You have too many, that people lose their attention. So that's not the right way of doing that. And there are a lot more, like pauses, like emotions. I didn't list it here, but you can think of your own, conclude your own. I just list some for your reference. Here I'm gonna look at the speech from contest perspective. Then if you go to a contest, the judges in Toastmasters will judge you from 3 categories: content, delivery, and also the language. The content part, the speech development is very important, 20%. Effectiveness, how do you make sure that people receive your message correctly, 15%. And also speech value, always have that. If your speech that has not a value, then this part, you get 0, very low score. Delivery part is about how you present yourself on the stage. The first one is the physical, body language, your gesture, facial expression, and eye contact. The next one is vocal variety. How do you use your voice? College students' speech, especially in our club, they tend to have the similar vocal range is similar. So if you hear it a little bit longer, maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, you will feel sleepy a little bit because they do not have enough vocal variety. So try to use your voice wisely to design your speech to make it much more powerful and effective. The last one is manner. When you stand on the stage, do you show enough confidence and passion? That's very important. How do you say your ideas clearly? Or you are too shy, you are trembling, shaking on the stage. I'm gonna tell the people will not believe what you say. So when you stand on the stage, show your confidence and show what you want to say clearly, loudly. Last but not least is your language part. The appropriateness is for 10% and correctness for 10%. So if you're worried about your language is not very good, but you can always find somebody else to help you correct. The only 20% is easily you can get help from senior members or other friends. All right, so these are some judging criteria. So today, we are going to listen to a speech that I personally liked the most in this last year, 2016, top 3 winners. I like her speech the most. Her name is Josephine Lee from Founder District in California, and her speech title is I Will Be There. Before we listen to her speech, oh, by the way, she is a Korean American. She moved to the United States. She was born in Korea and moved there when she was 3. So she could speak very fluent English. Later on, you're going to experience that. When we listen to her speech, we just review some of the criteria of a good speech, right? So when you listen to her speech, you can try to think of this. You can also think of, there are 3 questions you can put in mind. You don't have to necessarily answer all of them, but maybe later, after we listen to the speech, I will ask you, what is the speech about? And what's the main message? And what do you like most? All right? So now, let me get our video clips played.
Josephine Lee, I will be there. I will be there.